Epic! Welcome to Math Talk. Today I'm coming to you from my front courtyard because A, it is a gorgeous day and we should do all that we can to enjoy it, and B, today's math activity is going to be so fun. It requires a good amount of space. So I wanted to come outside so I can use all this space in front of my house. So let me tell you what we're going to need for this fun activity. You're going to need 3 basic materials, and they are at least 10 pieces of paper, a marker, and tape. So step 1 is going to be to write the numbers 1 through 10 on these pieces of paper. You should write 1 number per piece of paper. So let's do that now. Okay, I did it. I have a piece of paper with each number on it, ranging from 1 all the way up to 10. Now, the next step in our fun math activity is to spread out those pieces of paper into a grid. When you're done, it should look something like this when you're done. Now, I used my handy dandy tape to make sure that these pieces of paper did not fly away in the wind. The last thing we want to do is contribute to the city's litter problem. So I've got my numbers 1 all the way to 10 taped to the ground. Okay, so now that we've got our numbers on the ground, let's talk about the math portion of this game. We're going to be talking about number patterns. Now, a number pattern is a sequence of numbers that follows a specific set of rules. For example, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 is a number pattern because each number has 2 added to it. And that number pattern could go on and on and on. So if I were to ask you what the next number in that pattern is, you could say, what's 10 plus 2? And then you would know it's 12, and then 14, and then 16, and so on and so on. So for example, if I give you the number pattern 1, 2, 3, 4, what's the next number? Now, instead of telling me out loud, I want you to use your number grid on the ground here, and I want you to jump onto the right letter, or onto the right number. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4. I know the answer is 5, so I'm gonna jump on 5. Let's do a few more together, and then I'll let you do this on your own. Let's start with one that we've already talked about. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and jump on the number that you think comes next in this number pattern. I'm gonna give you 30 seconds. If you need more time, feel free to pause this video. So if you jumped onto the number 5, you are correct. We know the next number in the pattern is 5 because each number gets 1 added to it. 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 plus 1 is 4, and 4 plus 1 is 5. Now I'm going to make it a little more challenging for you. 2, 4, 6, 8. What number comes next? Go ahead and jump on the number that you think is correct. I'm going to give you 30 seconds. If you need more time, pause the video. If you jumped onto the number 10, You are correct. We know this because each number in this pattern had 2 added to it. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 plus 2 is 8. And 8 plus 2 is 10. Now this one looks a little different. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, blank. Take some time to think about it. I'm going to give you 30 seconds before I reveal the answer. If you need more time, that is a-okay. Just pause the video. If you jumped onto the number 4, you got it. Now the pattern in this one is plus 0 plus 1 plus 0 plus 1 over and over and over. 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 0 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 plus 0 is 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. And then we know if we follow the pattern, we add 0. 4 plus 0 is 4. Awesome job. Our next pattern is 13, 11, 9, 7, blank. Take a moment to think about what goes next. If you need more time, pause the video. If you jumped onto the number 5, you are correct. Now this pattern asks us to subtract. Each number has 2 subtracted from it. 13 minus 2 is 11. 11 minus 2 is 9. 9 minus 2 is 7. And if we follow the pattern, we know to do 7 minus 2, which is 5. You are doing an awesome job. Our next pattern is 40, 30, 20, blank. Take your time, think about it, jump on to the correct number. If you need more time, that is absolutely okay. Pause the video, otherwise you have 30 seconds. Now, if you jumped onto the number 10, then you are correct. You see here that my number started to blow away in the wind. Instead of getting frustrated, I just took a deep breath, went and got it to make sure I wasn't littering, and taped it back onto the ground. It was a small problem with an easy solution. I knew the answer was 10 because I could see that each of these numbers was having 10 subtracted or taken away from it. 40 minus 10 is 30. 30 minus 10 is 20. 20 minus 10 is 10. Let's do one more together. For our last number pattern, I want us to look at 0, 3, 6, blank. Take a moment, think about what you think comes next. Go ahead and jump on the correct number. Feel free to pause the video if you need more time. If you jumped onto the number 9, you are absolutely correct. Uh-oh, don't let those papers fly away. I knew that the answer was 9 because I could see that each number was being increased by 3, or in other words, having 3 added to it. 0 plus 3 is 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. So I could see that I needed to do 6 plus 3, which is 9. Cool! We did it! And we got a little workout in while we were at it. That was a lot of fun. Now my question for you is, can you come up with your own number pattern and show it to me by jumping on the appropriate numbers. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Head on over to Flipgrid and share it with us. Alright, I can't wait to see. Bye, Epic!